is back with AgTegra Cooperative. Now is the time to secure product, lock in early season prices, and receive delayed payment terms on your agronomy inputs. Fertilizer, seed, and crop protection purchases from Acres Ahead also qualify for triple play grain premiums, diesel discounts, and feed discounts. Contact your local AgTegra agronomist to learn more on how Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Calling all high school seniors. Not sure what your next step is? Consider Dakota Wesleyan University's Learn and Earn program located in Pierre. Current students in the Learn and Earn program are thriving. That's because the Learn and Earn program is different. Take classes on a flexible schedule at the Capital City campus and intern with a Pierre area business for a paid work experience. Scholarships are available. Visit dwu.edu/learn-and-earn today.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need. for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
Oh, why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
We can totally do this ourselves.
That hurt.
And there are epic moments.
This'll be epic! Yeah, that was awesome.
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics.
Hi, Doc. My knee.
We'll help you move forward so you can tell the story.
Shoulder, my elbow.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
Hey, hold the ladder! Hold the ladder! Yeah, that hurt.
And there are epic moments.
Slide, slide, slide! College! Class of 1995!
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics. We're moving health forward so you can tell the story. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Hey farmers, don't have the time or the means to haul your corn to market? Contact Derek or Phil at NewGen Energy. They are receiving corn 6 days a week, and every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. is Farmers Only Haul Day. Located in Marion, South Dakota, NewGen Energy also sells distillers and corn oil. Call 605-648-2100 for all your corn needs, and check out their website at newgenmarion.com. That's NUGEN Marion.com.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today? Acres Ahead is back with AgTegra Cooperative. Now is the time to secure product, lock in early season prices, and receive delayed payment terms on your agronomy inputs. Fertilizer, seed, and crop protection purchases from Acres Ahead also qualify for triple play grain premiums, diesel discounts, and feed discounts. Contact your local AgTegra agronomist to learn more on how Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
At Norden State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Norden, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Norden.
Calling all high school seniors. Not sure what your next step is? Consider Dakota Wesleyan University's Learn and Earn program located in Pierre. Current students in the Learn and Earn program are thriving. That's because the Learn and Earn program is different. Take classes on a flexible schedule at the Capital City campus and intern with a Pierre area business for a paid work experience. Scholarships are available. Visit dwu.edu/learn-and-earn today.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need. for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
Oh, why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
We can totally do this ourselves.
That hurt.
And there are epic moments.
This'll be epic! Yeah, that was awesome.
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics.
Hi, Doc. My knee.
We'll help you move forward so you can tell the story.
Shoulder, my elbow.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
Hey, hold the ladder! Hold the ladder! Yeah, that hurt.
And there are epic. When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics. We're moving health forward so you can tell the story. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Hey,
welcome back to Cadwell Park for the second game of the first round here on Wednesday night. This game features the Lake Norden Lakers. They'll be the home team on the scoreboard versus the Flandreau Cardinals. Defensively for the Lake Norden Lakers as they take the field, out in left field is Jesse Van Overbeck. In center field, Jackson Nome. In right field, I want to make sure of his name, it's Isaac Rubendahl. Around the infield, Mitchell Nome is at third, Josh Cleveland at short, Kevin Crum at second, and Mick Toulson at first. Behind the plate, Cameron Thuy, and on the mound, Jordan Johnson. Matt Stevenson will serve as the designated hitter for Johnson. Offensively for the Flandreau Cardinals, Fong is the shortstop. He'll be batting first. Grant Heeb, right fielder, bats second. Keith Cutler, first baseman, bats third. Brett Sievertson is fourth. He's pitching tonight. Luke Gassman, the left fielder, will bat fifth. Calvin Haig, the second baseman, bats sixth. Jacob Von Berg bats seventh. He's the catcher, pickup player from the Salem Cubs. Eighth batter in the order, center fielder Bo Sievertson, and the ninth batter, Kason Grings, is the third baseman. Lake Norden came out of the Eastern Dakota League. They were the league champs and the district champs. They managed a 13-1 league record, and that's with a pretty stout Castlewood Ravens team who was 12-2. Millbank, Volga, and Clark were all 8-6. And the Castlewood Monarchs 4-10. Elkton was 3-11, and the Ramona Express was 0-14. But Lake Norden has been a very, very tough out this year. First pitch from Jordan Johnson, swung on by Fong and missed.
Feels like 87.
They list Fong's first initial as an X, but on the lineup card they said no first name. 1-1 now the count to Fong. Ball lifted out into left field. Jesse Van Overbeck gives chase. And he makes the play out there in left field.
Batting second for the Cardinals, the right fielder, number 6, Grant Heed.
Batter now Grant Heeb, the right fielder for the Flandreau Cardinals. Coach is down at USF, if I'm not mistaken.
That is correct.
Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Johnny, who are the umps?
Jeff Fryman behind the plate, Dennis Becker at third base, and Dan Lund at first.
Same crew as the first game, just in different spots. 1-1 now the count to Grant Heeb.
Already see a difference. Looks like Mr. Fryman's got a little wider strike zone than what Dan Lund had back in game 1 tonight.
You know, I looked late. In fact, I looked after Don Berger had come out. He threw 108 pitches, but he had a 70.69 strike clip. So he threw a lot of strikes, and that's even with a tight zone back there. All the pitchers did a good job of throwing strikes. It's just the one inning when Lennox unloaded.
Well, and I feel like out of those 108, Lennox fouled about 60 of those pitches off.
The truth. Grant Heeb batted .407 coming into the tournament.
Grant's a good hitter. He'll use the whole field, and he's crafty on the bases. You're not paying attention, he will take off.
That Bender misses outside, runs the count full.
Jordan Johnson's been around quite a while, hasn't he, Brock?
Been playing for the Lake Norden Lakers since 1922. He actually played Legion ball. His last year, if I remember correctly, was 2004. So he's been an amateur now since 2005 and has played for the Lakers almost the whole time. I believe he played for the Del Rapids PBR team for a year or two.
High school baseball coach at Sioux Falls Lincoln. He hits a comebacker right to Johnson for out number 2.
Batting third for Flandreau, the first baseman, number 24, Keith Cutler.
Keith Cutler now stepping into the box. The first baseman, Platte native. Batted .317 on the year. Has some pop in his bat. He played in the American Legion All-Star game in Clark in 2008, so that gives you an idea how long he's been an amateur.
Keith, one of those guys who doesn't say a word. He just goes out and plays.
They used to say that about me. Oh, no, they didn't.
No, they probably didn't. Maybe when you were less than a year old.
2-0 the count here to Keith Cutler. Norden with an arsenal of arms. Ball gets over Johnson. Crum ranges over and fields it, and not able to get the throw there in time. That's an infield hit for Keith Cutler.
You talked about Norden's arms. I am familiar with Nikolai Arbach as he pitches at Dakota State University with my son. Who else do they have listed here?
I think Rubendahl and Cyrus. I forget Cyrus's full name.
I've got Arbach and Johnson and Rubendahl on my sheet.
Jared Cyrus, I think, threw for them.
They're combined 11-1 with well over 125 strikeouts as opposed to 41 walks in, just call it 80 innings.
And there is Brett Sievertson legging out an infield hit that was fielded by Josh Cleveland over in the hole. Strong throw across the field, just not in time. So 2 infield hits. And the Cardinals have something going here with 2 out in the top of the first inning. So Kevin Crum used to pitch for Redfield's Teeners. He's got a heck of an arm. Jackson Nome, really good arm. Isaac Rubendahl, I've heard really good things about him. I've never seen him pitch. Cale Stevenson, he's 0-2 and arguably would be the ace for most teams.
Jackson Nome, does he play at Mount Marty? Or is that Mitchell? Or do they both play there?
They've both gone on to play college baseball. I think both for the Mount, but I think Mitchell is done. He finished up his Legion career in 2019, I believe. So maybe he's got 1 year of eligibility left. I haven't followed them since they've quit terrorizing my Legion teams. Somebody made the comment to me, Mitchell Nome would be our ace, and he hardly steps on the mound at all for Lake Norden. He's 1-0 on the season, but they have a lot of arms to choose from. Count remains 0-2.
Luke Gassman fouls that one back. Top of the first inning here, 0-2, 2 outs. Round 1, game 2.
Johnson tries one high and away, and that misses. Here's the 1-2. And that's called third strike, and that's going to end the inning. There were no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll head into the bottom of the first inning, scoreless, and Lake Norden coming to bat.
For Flandreau at the top of the first inning. No
farmers don't have the time or the means to haul your corn to market? Contact Derek or Phil at Newgen Energy. They are receiving corn 6 days a week, and every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. is Farmers Only Haul Day. Located in Marion, South Dakota, Newgen Energy also sells distillers and corn oil. enmarion.com.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Acres ahead.
44 through 48 in your state tournament program.
Welcome back to Cadwell Park for the bottom of the first inning. Defensively for The Flandreau Cardinals, Luke Gassman is in left, Bo Sievertson in center, Grant Heeb is in right. Casey Grings is at third, Fong is at short, Calvin Haig is at second, and Keith Cutler at first. Behind the plate, Jacob Von Berg, and on the mound, Brett Sievertson. Jesse Van Overbeck leads things off for the Lake Norden Lakers. Lake Norden without their traditional leadoff hitter tonight. Cale Stevenson has been batting leadoff for them most of the season. Van Overbeck was their leadoff hitter for a number of years, so he's back where in the spot he occupied for probably the better part of 10 years. Always a tough out, pesky to say the least, and he's fast and he hustles. Batted .355 on the season. And he goes down on strikes. Typical of an announcer, you say something about a guy's prowess at the plate, and he goes down swinging.
You jinxed him, Brock.
For the Lakers,
now batting is Jackson Nome.
Jackson Nome.
Jackson Nome batted .431 on the season. Mitchell Nome waits on deck. Here's the pitch. Taken for a called strike.
Brett Sievertson not going to waste a lot of pitches. He's going to be around the zone.
Well, I've noticed that 2 of the 3 pitchers that have come out of that corn belt so far, they cheat because they're dropping down to the side, and nobody sees that.
No. Adapt and overcome. Yeah. Adapt and overcome, right?
We had a guy that dropped down side-armed, and somebody said, what do I do if he does that? And I said, hit the dang thing. I actually hit a home run off him that game. One of my few. Ball skied out into foul territory, I believe.
Fong's going to take that. He called off Grings over there and took control like a good shortstop would and put that one away.
If you're a youngster, that is the shortstop's ball unless the left fielder can get to it. He has a much better angle than what the third baseman does. Mitchell Nome now makes his way to the plate. Mitchell on the season. Batted .458. He has some pop in his bat. Takes that one for a called strike. Brett Sievertson making short work so far here. 8 pitches, 2 down. Goes after the outside corner and misses. Tried to paint. Josh Cleveland on deck. Ball fouled off. Clipped his foot. So Mitchell Nome down on the count 1-2 with 2 down. Nobody on. Ball sliced foul and out of play.
Kids, that foul ball's worth $2 if you turn it into the concession stand, or you can keep it, courtesy of the Friends of Amateur Baseball.
Here's the 1-2, and that's going to be just inside.
Ooh, we got a pump fake out of Mr. Fryman on that one.
That's a tough pitch. Too close to lay off in most cases. You try to foul it off, but I don't think he could have gotten his hands in on that. 2-2 now the count. 2 down. Deuces are wild.
Flag hanging straight down in center field here tonight.
Ball hammered into the gap. That's going to go for extra bases. Mitchell Nome on his horse. Sinking 3. He's going to chug in there with a stand-up triple, and he coasts in. So down to his last strike, fouled a couple off, and manages to mash a triple to the right center field gap. Josh Cleveland now steps up to the dish.
Shortstop number 15, Josh Cleveland.
On the season, Cleveland batted .298. He was a former Castlewood Monarch, played for them probably for 6 or 7 years. Looked like Castlewood wasn't going to have a team this year. Credit to Chris Lather for keeping things together. He had to find a lot of new faces. Cleveland, though, a big part of the Lake Norden lineup. Batting in the 4-hole, slashes the first one foul and out of play. And he waves and fouls that one off. So down in the count, 0-2 is Josh Cleveland with Mitchell Noem 90 feet away. Mick Toulson waits on deck. And Josh Cleveland taps that one over to the second baseman. That's Haig up with it over to first and pulls him, but he manages to recover. That's Cutler ranging there. He's a tall target, and he gets his foot back on the bag before Cleveland arrives. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll head into the top of the second, still scoreless.
Head is back with AgTegra Cooperative. Now is the time to secure product, lock in early season prices, and receive delayed payment terms on your agronomy inputs. Fertilizer, seed, and crop protection purchases from Acres Ahead also qualify for triple play grain premiums, diesel discounts, and feed discounts. Contact your local AgTegra agronomist to learn more on how Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
Agriculture is like no other business. Have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Calling all high school seniors. Not sure what your next step is? Consider Dakota Wesleyan University's Learn and Earn program located in Pierre. Current students in the Learn and Earn program are thriving. That's because the Learn and Earn program is different. Take classes on a flexible schedule at the Capital City campus and intern with a Pierre area business for a paid work experience. Scholarships are available. Visit dwu.edu/Learn and Earn today.
Run, shoot.
We're back here. The count to Kelvin Haig is 0-1. Little conference on the mound. Haig showed bunt in his on the first pitch. Excuse me. Here's the 0-1 from Jordan Johnson. A wave and a miss. Down in the count, 0-2. Is Kelvin Haig. Here's the 0-2. And Jordan Johnson tries to paint the outside corner and misses by a hair.
Johnson pretty deliberate on the mound, too. Doesn't work real fast.
The 0-2 is hammered out into center. I'm sorry, the 1-2 hammered into center field on the line for a base hit. Kelvin Haig gets things started.
Batting 7 for the Cardinals, the catcher number 28, Jacob Von Berg.
As you heard, Jacob Von Berg now steps up to the plate. The pickup player from the Salem Cubs batted .250 on the season. I would expect a bunt here. Getting to the bottom of the lineup. 7, 8, and 9 due up here. The 6 batters on base. See what Von Berg does. Does not show bunt. Takes the first pitch for a called strike.
Usually guys who wear the elbow guard and the ankle guard aren't bunting when they go up there to bat, Brock. They're swinging away.
Sorry, I blew up. Throw over to first base. Haig is back.
I'll be back.
Bo Sievertson waits on deck.
There you go.
Kaysen Grings in the hold. You can look that one up. I don't know. I've just trusted my dad. My dad insists that it's in the hold, not in the hole.
Really? I thought maybe you said that wrong, and then I got to thinking that might make sense because you talk about the terminology on deck would be a ship.
Yep.
And in the hold would also be a ship reference.
And that's what my dad said, so I've stuck with that, even though it's very uncommon to hear.
And we have the skipper running the show. All we need is Mary Ann. We're in good shape.
Foul ball. 1-2 the count. That ball clipped Cameron Thuey, so we're going to have a little bit of a break in the action here. Again, Lake Norden out of the Eastern Dakota League. Flandreau out of the Corn Belt League. 4 of the 16 first-round matchups feature these two leagues. Clark, the only Eastern Dakota League team to draw somebody not from the Corn Belt, and they got the Alexandria Angels. So tough matchups for the Eastern Dakota League. Arguably tough matchups for the Corn Belt.
So according to my Google machine, the term was previously known as in the hold when a batter was in the hole after the on-deck hitter. It is uncertain when the term was changed, but it has developed into being called in the hole. So you're not wrong, Brock.
I'm going to stick with it.
I like it. I'm going to change to it as well.
Love you, Johnny.
Love you too, man.
Here's the pitch. A hanger, and he hammers it out into left field. Hanging breaking ball on 1-2, and Jacob Von Berg knew what to do with it.
The center fielder, number 7.
I would say there's a 99.998% chance that we will see a bunt out of Bo here.
I think it's 100. You're dead on, though. Courtesy runner at first for Von Berg. I'm going to try to get you a name here. I believe it's Tanner Christensen. So 2 on, runners at first and second, nobody down. Flandreau threatening here in the top of the second inning.
Jordan Johnson a little animated with his catcher there, Cameron Thuey. I don't know what's going on there. They're picking signs from second, but a little exchange of words there.
Johnson looks in, gets his sign, comes set, and fires. There's a bunt attempt. He pops it up, and Mick Toolson is there, and they double off the runner at first base. The courtesy runner strayed a little bit too far. Mick Toolson
batting ninth for the Cardinals.
Turned and fired to Kevin Crum.
Kaysen Grings.
So with 2 down now, runner at second base, Jordan Johnson trying to get out of what looked like it could be an ugly jam. Swing and a miss. The batter is Kaysen Grings, the third baseman. He's the 9 batter in the order for the Cardinals. Batted 188 on the season. Here's the pitch. And Johnson misses just a hair outside. He wanted that one. Fan in the stands, obviously a Lake Norden fan. He says, "Come on, Blue." Certainly referencing the navy blue uniforms, correct?
That's what I heard.
A wave and a miss. 1-2 the count. Keep in mind the first two batters were down 1-2, and they managed to scratch out hits. Norden with a little bit different look. Kevin Crum caught a game in the district tournament, but with Cale Stevenson not here, they had to shake things up a little bit. There's a wave and a miss, and that's going to retire their side. There were no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll head into the bottom of the second. Lake Norden coming to bat. We're still scoreless. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Lakers nothing.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
We're back here at Cadwell Park. Mick Toolson steps up to the plate. The lefty he batted .320 on the season. Took the first ball over the inside, well, off the plate, inside for ball 1. And it's 2-0 now to Mitchell Mick Toolson. There's a big swing and a miss. Ball bounds away from the catcher. Two and 1 the count. Here's the pitch, and he lifts that one foul and out of play. I'm hearing some background noise. Like, I don't know if it's picking up from over there or what. This ball hammered out in the right field. That's deep. Grant Heeb ranges out there and makes the play. Mick Toolson gave that one a ride, but Grant Heeb flags it down in deep left or right field. 1 down.
Tolson gave that ball a ride.
Matt Stevenson, the designated hitter, comes up and he grounds out to third base on the first pitch.
Batting 7th for Lake Norden, the catcher number 13, Cameron Thuey.
Cameron Thuey now the batter. Thuey batted .201 on the season, but I know the young man. I've seen him a lot as he's growing up, and he is not an easy out. Takes the first pitch high for a ball. At bat's hard to come by for the Lake Norden Lakers in a lot of cases this year. You got a really, really talented team, and you can only have 9 guys on the field at a time. So I don't know how many at bats Cameron got, but he is historically a better hitter than .201 would suggest. Taps this one. He's hustling, but he's pegged by a couple steps at first base. That was Fong to Cutler. 3 up and 3 down for the Lake Norden Lakers in the bottom of the second. We'll head into the third, still scoreless.
Lake Norden nothing.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
We're back here at Cadwell Park. Jordan Johnson finishing up his warm-up tosses. Cameron Thuey, of course, was the last out of the last inning. He had to go back to the dugout and get his garb on. So we're about to roll here in the top of the third with Fong up to bat.
Flandreau, the top of the order, and shortstop Fong.
Fong batted .390 on the season. Flied out to left field in his first at bat here tonight. First pitch called strike. Curveball over the outside corner. Here's the 0-1. And that's going to be a ball inside. One and one the count. Jordan Johnson sets to deal. Nods and kicks and fires. Misses just off the plate outside. 2-1 now the count to Fong. Here's the 2-1. Foul off, out of play. Not a bad crowd here for a midweek nightcap. Lake Norden traveled well. Cardinals fans pretty well represented too. 2-2 the count. Fong back in there. Jordan Johnson sits. Winds, perhaps, and fires. And there's a called third strike. Fong didn't like it, but Jordan Johnson went to work on the outside corner and got 2 of the 3 pitches on the outside corner. In that at-bat, batter now is Grant Heeb. Top 3 batters in the order for the Flandreau Cardinals, all lefties. Heeb grounded back to Jordan Johnson in his first at bat. Here's the pitch. Takes it high for ball 1. The 1-0. Jordan kind of dropped down a little bit, but it looked like his footing was a little bit off there. Runs count to 2-0. Spikes that one. 3-0 now the count to Grant Hebe. Grant probably is going to be taken, but I wouldn't be completely surprised if he took a hack at a pitch right down Broadway. Nope. Nothing doing there. Took all the way. 3-1 now the count. Dangerous pitch here for Jordan Johnson. Hebe slashes that one foul and out of play, so it does fill it up. 3-2 the count.
I had to run downstairs there a minute, Brock, and ran into Derek Denning, and he said he wished he could comment on these games because when J.D. Kirshner came in the last game, Derek said that wasn't the Kirshner he tuned in to watch. So I thought you guys would get a kick out of that.
Well, and your dad isn't here, so I'm wondering who he was talking about.
He was here.
Oh, okay. Grant Hebe fouls that one off. Got his hands in on the inside pitch, fouled it off into foul territory down the the first base line into right field. Three and two remains the count with one down. Grant Hebe is the batter. Jordan Johnson shakes a couple times and then says yes. Ball fouled off again. So Grant Hebe now sits back in the box to see the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he works a walk. Pretty good battle there.
For Flandreau, the first baseman, Keith Cutler.
With one down, the batter will be Keith Cutler, the 3 batter in the order for the Flandreau Cardinals. And as I mentioned before, a tough out. Blake Bros on the scoreboard, Rodney Haas on the sound effects, running the motherboard.
And it's a big mother page run, Robbie.
Joe Van Gore, of course, the voice. Here's the pitch. That one gets away from Jordan Johnson, high and away for ball 1. Blake, going to be a senior. Going to be a senior here at Mitchell High School. He's on the golf team. You number 1? No, he says with a smile.
Basketball?
Here's the pitch.
Hockey. Oh, my.
A hockey player. What position? Offensive-minded defensive specialist. 2-0 the count. Johnson playing with fire here as he works his way into the heart of the order. Now 3-0.
Jordan being real careful with Keith Cutler here.
Cutler is 1 for 1 on the night. Here's the pitch. And he takes that one all the way. Called strike. 3-1 the count.
Hey, I figured it out. It's Happy Gilmore. Yeah. Golf and hockey. There you go.
Happy Bros. There goes the runner. And a called strike. Pretty good discipline on the part of Cutler there. He knew that Grant Hebe had a heck of a jump. Jordan Johnson kind of neglected to look at him. And as Johnny Kirshner said, he said earlier, you don't want to take him for granted when he's on the bases. He will move up if you lose track of him. So now he's in scoring position. Johnson sets. Here's the 3-2. And that one hammered out to Kevin Crum at second. He shuffles it over to Josh Cleveland, but not in time to turn the double play. So it's just a
for the Cardinals, the pitcher,
1 out. And that's going to... Oops, I messed up and hadn't moved the runner up before. I got busy calling the game, so I got to catch up a little bit here. With 2 down, runner on second base. Batters the cleanup hitter, the pitcher, and the manager, Brett Sievertson, 1 for 1 on the night. Should he tally another hit and he gets to the outfield, look for Grand Heave to try to score. First pitch, a little off the plate. It's about exactly where Cameron Thuy was set up. I think they're going to try to be careful with him. Luke Gassman waits on deck. Crum shuffles in at second base and then retreats. Called strike, 1-1 the count. Sievertson batted .309 on the season. Here's the pitch. Again, working him outside. Cameron Thuy was set up out there. Two and one the count now to Brett Sievertson. Here's the pitch. That one is high for ball 3. Jordan Johnson's gone 3 and 1 on 3 batters here in the top of the third. Uncharacteristic of him. Here's the 3-1. And a wave and a miss. That's going to fill it up. Runner remains at second. Nobody on first.
3-1 curveball there, Brock. Interesting choice of pitches.
Well, he wasn't going to give in. You know, I talked about being careful with him, working him off the plate. 3-1. He's probably looking dead red and didn't get it. Here's the 3-2. Look for another off-speed pitch, huh? And, oh, my goodness. Jordan Johnson wanted it. Looked to be awfully close. But a 3-2 free pass issued, and Luke Gassman steps up to the plate. Luke Gassman is 0 for 1 on the night. Struck out looking in his previous at-bat. Runners on first and second with 2 down. Flandreau trying to tally a hit and a run here. Johnson comes set. Here's the pitch. And a called strike. Jordan Johnson probably says that's about exactly where the last pitch was.
I just watched the replay and he wouldn't be wrong.
Here's the 0-1. And a called strike. That one a little more questionable. Things even out in baseball, that's for sure. I don't mean to be critical either. Here's the 0-2. And Johnson gets him to go after the outside nibble. And that's going to retire the side. There were no runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll head into the bottom of the third inning. Still scoreless. Lake Norden coming to bat.
Fans, our session sponsor, the Mitchell.
Oh, why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
We can totally do this ourselves.
That hurt.
And there are epic moments.
This'll be epic! Yeah, that was awesome.
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics.
Hi, Doc. My knee.
We'll help you move forward so you can tell the story.
Shoulder, my elbow.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Leading off for Lake Norden in the bottom of the 3rd inning and batting 8th, the second baseman, number 1, Kevin Crum.
We're back here at Cadwell Park, bottom of the 3rd inning. Kevin Crum steps up to the dish. He is 0 for 0 on the night. No at-bats yet. He's the 8th batter in the order. Isaac Rubendahl waits on deck, and then we'd roll it over to the top. First pitch to Kevin Crum, hit out into center field on the fly, and that's taken by Bo Sievertson.
Batting 9th for the Lakers, the right fielder, number 9.
One up, one down on one pitch. Isaac Rubendahl now steps up to the plate. He's the right fielder tonight for the Lake Norden Lakers. Batted 133 on the season. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Lake Norden 15-3 on the season. Flandreau 12-9. Again, that's prior to districts. Ball 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Jesse Van Overbeck waits on deck. Here's the pitch, and that's fouled off and out of play. 2-2 the count.
Everybody clap your hands.
See a little haze in the air from the Exchange Club's hamburger stand over here. They're teasing us again.
So good and so good for you. Rubendahl taps that one out to the first baseman. Cutler up with it over to first base. That's Brett Sievertson covering. 3-1 on the putout.
For Lake Norden, the top of the order, and left fielder Jesse Van Overbeck.
Winners of tonight's games will square off on Sunday at 5:30. That'll be the first game of the second round. Lennox Alpacas have already punched their ticket for Sunday night. First pitch to Van Overbeck. Lifted out into center field. This could be an awfully quick inning. Oh, it's going to fall. Van Overbeck reaches on the flare. Out there in no man's land. Couldn't have thrown it out there any better.
Nope. That was a pitching wedge from about 60 out.
You know, I talked about Cale Stevenson having been their leadoff hitter most of the year. Jackson Nome, their 2, and Mitchell Nome, their 3. I have a good friend who said that he faced them one night in a non-league game, and those 3 went home run to lead off the game. Jesse Van Overbeck on the move, and he's going to be pegged at second base, and that's going to retire the side. So there were no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no men left on base. We'll head into the top of the 4th, still scoreless. We'll be back in 62 seconds.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors, none left.
First car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
Hey, hold the ladder! Yeah, that hurt.
And there are epic moments.
Slide! College! Class of 1995!
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics. We're moving health forward so you can tell the story. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Hey farmers, don't have the time or the means to haul your corn to market? Contact Derek or Phil at Nugent Energy. They are receiving corn 6 days a week, and every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. is...
And we're back here, top of the fourth inning. Flandreau Cardinals coming to bat. Kelvin Haig is up. He lined a single out into center field in his first at bat tonight. Jordan Johnson sets to begin his fourth inning of work. First pitch tapped out to the second baseman. Kevin Crum's up with it over to first base. One pitch, one out.
For the Cardinals, the catcher, Jacob Von Berg.
Von Berg, the batter, just threw a frozen rope down to second base to nab Jesse Van Overbeck, the would-be base stealer. The pickup player from Salem showing why he's handling the catching duties tonight. Contributing in a big way there. Here's the pitch from Johnson, taken for a strike. Johnson's pitch count now up to 62. Brett Sievertson at 34 through 3. Sievertson been very efficient. Johnson laboring a little bit. There's the pitch off the plate outside. Skips in there for ball one. 1-1 the count with one down. And there's a pitch just off the plate outside for ball two. Two and one now the count. Oh,
little flare.
Lifted out into shallow center field. Call it a line drive.
Flandreau, the center fielder, Bo Sievertson.
Bo Sievertson now steps up to the dish. The center fielder, 0 for 1 on the night. Bunted, popped up, and ended up getting doubled off. Or double up.
Salem pickup players performing well tonight in both games.
You got the same courtesy runner. Probably Tanner Christensen. First pitch to Sievertson, ball one.
That looks like whoever it is a dirty jersey, so I would assume it's probably the same guy.
A big swing and a miss.
Never twice.
Two and one now the count. And a big swing and a miss. 2 and 2 now the count. One down. The runner remains at first.
Let's see if they put that runner in motion here.
Sievertson batted 133 on the season. Always been a pretty good defensive player. Covers a lot of ground in the outfield. There's a ball lifted out into left field. Jesse Van Overbeck over and under it and hauls it in. Nice play. He got a good jump on that. Kason Grings now the batter. Third baseman for the Cardinals. 0 for 1 on the night. 188 batter on the season. Struck out swinging in his previous at-bat. Johnson gives a token move over to first base. Johnson is one of those guys that'll do that about 5-6 times in a game, and then all of a sudden he'll spin and fire one over.
Just whiz one over there.
Yeah, and it's a pretty good move. Well, taken high for ball one.
No, we talked about it previously, but Cadwell Park looking pristine as usual.
A big swing and a miss. 1-1 the count. Johnny, you and I have done both these games tonight, but we've run through 3 guys on production.
Yeah, they're complaining they're tired. Jeez.
A big swing again and comes up empty. 1-2 now the count. Jordan Johnson trying to get out of this. This is the least trouble he's been in tonight. I think he's had 2 guys on in the first 3 innings.
Cole Larsh snapped at me a little bit after that last comment.
And he paints the outside corner for a called third strike. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll head into the bottom of the 4th inning. Lake Norden coming to bat, trying to break through. We're still scoreless, back in 60 seconds.
Farmers Only Hall Day. Located in Marion, South Dakota, New Gen Energy also sells distillers and corn oil. Call 605-648-2100 for all your corn needs. And check out their website at newgenmarion.com. That's NUGEN Marion.com.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
What if we said
And we're back here at Cadwell Park for the bottom of the 4th inning. Brett Sievertson finishing up his warm-up tosses. Sievertson on the season tallied a 2-2 record. Jordan Johnson, his counterpart tonight, was 4-1 on the season. Also, Johnson picked up a win in the district tournament, so he's 5-1 coming into tonight. Dallas Schneiderman, 3-0 for the Flandreau Cardinals. Not here tonight, as I understand, but probably, should the Cardinals move on, probably be in the mix in the next game or 2. Jackson Nome steps up to the dish. He is 0-1 on the night. Flied out in foul territory to the shortstop. That was Fong that ranged over and called off everybody. He was up at the plate in the last inning, but base runner was nabbed at second. Jackson took a healthy cut at the first one and came up empty. Here's the 0-1. And that ball clips him.
For the Lakers,
Sievertson pleading his case that he leaned into it. To no avail. So, with 1 on, nobody out, the batter is Mitchell Nome. Mitchell's 1-for-1 on the night. Tripled on a liner out to right center field in his first at bat after being down in the count, I believe, 1-2. Jackson with very good speed over there at first base, stays put, and Mitchell takes a called strike over the outside corner. Here's the pitch. Flared foul and out of play. Oh, 0-2 the count, and Sievertson steps off. Here's the 0-2. That one fouled off, out of play toward the bullpen. Johnny Kirchner on color in this game. Johnny, your dad devoted a lot of his life to baseball. How many years did he serve the American Legion in his capacity?
On the athletic commission, this is his 16th and final year.
Mitchell Nome goes down on strikes, so one down. Josh Cleveland making his way to the plate. We saw 2 retirements this year. Dan Sudbeck was on the commission for 21 years, I believe, served 20 as the chairman. Those guys honored in Redfield. Dan Sudbeck was honored with a Dan Sudbeck Day on July 28th. A little token move over there to first base. Nome dives back in. I want to thank really everybody who helps to make youth baseball a reality here in South Dakota. Everybody who contributes in any way. You're the unsung heroes. 1-0 the count to Josh Cleveland. Swing and a miss.
Seems like every small town you talk about, we see the ceremonial first pitches, and teams can always find somebody who's devoted a heck of a lot of time to youth baseball, amateur baseball in every community.
Another little lollipop toss over to first base, just chasing the runner back, just a token move, keeping him close. There he goes. That ball hammered out into left field. This one could be trouble. And it's down. And it's going to score a run. Josh Cleveland with a stand-up double, and that's going to score Jackson Nome all the way from first base. We'll call that a line drive double over the head of Luke Gassman. Gassman, he gave chase, got awfully close to catching it. I had to see. I wasn't sure if he flagged it down, but give Josh Cleveland credit for an RBI and a double.
I don't think Jackson Nome slowed down.
I thought I saw him stutter step at second, but he got to third in a hurry. Mick Toulson now the batter, 0 for 1 on the night. He hammered the one to deep right field. Grant Heeb tracked it down. Here's the first pitch. He hammers this one out to left field on the line, and Luke Gassman flags that one down. Mick Toulson doing what he does, spraying the ball around. He is a tough out. But he is retired, so Cleveland remains at second, and the batter is Matt Stevenson, the ageless wonder, the designated hitter tonight. 0 for 1, tapped out in the first inning, or in his first at bat, rather. I'm just looking here. He batted .467 on the season. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Knocked out a home run in the district tournament. He and his son both hit home runs in that game. Kind of a special event for father and son. Hits that one out down the line, but foul. Made a bid. Gassman's getting a workout here last few pitches. So now the count 0-2 to Matt Stevenson. I think he's 50 years old, if I'm not mistaken. Still producing at a high level. Here's the pitch, and no. Look at second base. Chases the runner back. Severson peers in, comes set, and here's the pitch. And that hits Matt Stevenson. Second hit batsman of the inning. First one cost him. Cameron Thuy now the batter. 0 for 1 on the night. 201 on the season. First at bat, he grounded out to the shortstop. Fong. I like saying that. When you get to the point where you're known by just one name, you should be a multi-millionaire. Here's the pitch. Check swing. Did he go? No, he did not. Ichiro, Sonny, Cher,
Kermit.
I love it. Dynamite drop in, Johnny.
Pink.
Kesha. Fong will be called up here by the Cubs any day now. There's a called strike. Runs the count to 2-1. A little giddy up on that fastball that stayed high. 3-1 now the count to Cameron Thuy. And there's ball 4. So Severson struggling a little bit with his control here in this inning. Brings up Kevin Crum. Severson has thrown 18 pitches this inning, walked 1, hit 2 batters. Still 11 pitches out of the 18 have been strikes. Courtesy runner is Trevor Thuy.
Number 4, Trevor Thuy.
Kevin Crum batted .361 on the season. He's batting 8th in the Lake Norden order.
Acting manager Drew Weber comes out to just make sure Brett is all right and maybe slow down the train a little bit.
I think I mentioned it before. Kevin Crum, a Redfield grad, played his Legion ball over there. He's now a teacher in the Hamlin School District. There's a flare out into shallow right center, and Fong!
Wow.
Cubs could have used him.
What a play.
Tracks that thing down and puts down the threat. There was 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left on base. We'll head into the top of the 4th inning. Now Lake Norden leads 1-0. Flandreau coming to bat when we come back at 60.
Rick and Karen Weber of Flandreau in honor of the Flandreau Cardinals.
Isn't a place to lock up money. It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Acres Ahead is back with AgTegra Cooperative. Now is the time to secure product, lock in early season prices, and receive delayed payment terms on your agronomy inputs. Fertilizer, seed, and crop protection purchases from Acres Ahead also qualify for triple play grain premiums, diesel discounts, and feed discounts. Contact your local AgTegra agronomist to learn more on how Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
And we're back here at Cadwell Park for the top of the 5th inning. Jordan Johnson finishing up his warm-up tosses. Through 4, he's thrown 74 pitches. And the leadoff batter is the leadoff batter, Fong. Fong is 0 for 2, just made a great play. He flied out to the left fielder in his first at-bat, struck out looking in his second.
Well, you know how it goes, Brock. You make a great play on defense, and then you come up and usually spark the offense. So we'll see if Fong can pull that off here. Get Flandreau going in the top of the 5th.
Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Jordan Johnson working the corners pretty consistently throughout the night.
It's going to be a tough play.
Kevin Crum over to Jordan Johnson, and Johnson gets there just a hair in front of Fong.
For the Cardinals, the right fielder, Grant Heed.
Pretty good presence of mind. Jordan Johnson not taking it for granted, getting off the mound, beating the fleet-footed Fong to first. That was a lot of F's.
Say that 10 times fast.
Grant Hebe now the batter. He's 0 for 1 on the night. Grounded out and walked. Grounded right back to Jordan Johnson in his first at bat. Here's the first pitch. A benda. Called strike. Jordan starting to vary up the looks. Not going with the first pitch fastball. Third time through the order for the Cardinals. Here's the pitch. Tapped. Jordan Johnson fields it and throws to first. 2 up and 2 down.
All right, fans. 1 out away from bingo for Flandreau, the first baseman, Keith Cutler.
Keith Cutler, 1 for 2 on the night. Steps up to the dish. He has singled on a ground ball to the second baseman and lined out to the second baseman. If I was Cleveland, I'd be playing him more up the middle.
I looked away. What did Hebe do there?
Hebe grounded out. Jordan Johnson fielded it over on the first base side. Goes Payton again. Outside corner for strike 2. Cutler down on the count, 0-2. Here's the 81st pitch from Johnson. And that's a ball outside. Curveball.
After last year's state amateur, I've been a district.
Jordan sets to deliver the 1-2. Here's the pitch. That's a curveball that stays outside again. Deuces are wild. Here's the 2-2 delivery. Ground ball to Mick Toulson. He shuffles it over to Jordan Johnson. Jordan Johnson fielding his position. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for Flandreau. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no men left on base. We'll head into the bottom of the 5th. Lake Norden leading Flandreau Cardinals 1-0, and we'll be back in 60 seconds.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Calling all high school seniors. Not sure what your next step is? Consider Dakota Wesleyan University's Learn and Earn program located in Pierre. Current students in the Learn and Earn program are thriving. That's because the Learn and Earn program is different. Take classes on a flexible schedule at the Capital City campus and intern with a Pierre area business for a paid work experience. Scholarships are available. Visit dwu.edu/Learn and Earn today.
The right fielder, Isaac Rubendahl.
And we are back at Cadwell Park. Isaac Rubendahl steps up to the dish. He grounded out to the right side in his first at bat, takes the first pitch for a called strike.
That is. It's behind their bowls. Minus was terribly behind.
Brett Sievertson works out of the stretch all the time. Here's the pitch. And that's a called strike. 0-2 now the count. The sidewinder drops down and leaves it about 6-8 inches outside. Tried to get Rubendahl to go after one there. Here's the 1-2. And that one misses. Low and away. 2-2 the count. And a wave and a miss. One up, one down for the Lake Norden Lakers in the bottom of the fifth. Rolls us over to the top of the order. Jesse Van Overbeck up now for the third time tonight. Struck out swinging in his first at-bat, single on a fly ball, a little flare out into center that nobody could flag down. Wherever you're tuning in from, thank you for following South Dakota Amateur Baseball. Thank you for your support. Jesse Van Overbeck swung and missed at the first pitch. Hope that you're enjoying the enhanced coverage this year. A few different looks from different angles. Van Overbeck down in the count now, 0-2 as he looked at the second pitch. And here's the 0-2. And a wave and a miss. Second time Jesse's gone down on strikes tonight. That takes us to Jackson Nome. Last at bat, Jackson got down in the count and then was hit by a pitch. Came around to score the only run of the game so far. This one fouled over on the first base side. A couple guys give chase. Keith Cutler tried to make an athletic play there. Running out of real estate, he knew he had to slide in order to avoid contact with the railing in front of the dugout. Tough play. Here's the 0-1. Called strike. Brett Sievertson coming right at him. Up to 63 pitches now. Had a little bit of a bump in the road last inning. And a swing and a miss, and that's going to retire the side. 3 up and 3 down for the Lake Norden Lakers in the bottom of the fifth inning. Head into the top of the sixth. Lake Norden leading Flandreau 1-0. Flandreau coming to bat in 60 seconds.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
Under the old 71.
The best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
And we're back here at Cadwell Park, top of the sixth inning coming up. We had a quick bingo the way it looks. Jordan Johnson finishing his warm-up tosses. Been a very well-played game for Flandreau. No runs, 5 hits, no errors. For Lake Norden, 1 run, 3 hits, no errors. Brett Sievertson going to be the leadoff batter here in the top of the sixth.
The pitcher, Brett Sievertson.
Sievertson is the cleanup batter for the Cardinals. Johnson winds, and here's the delivery, and that's called strike. Just a quick check on the pitch counts. Jordan Johnson, 54 out of 84 for strikes, and Brett Sievertson, 47 out of 64. So Johnson, 64.3%, and Sievertson, 73.5%. Here's the 0-1. Curveball that's low. Ball one.
Fans, we have a good bingo.
Here's the 1-1. And just misses. Saw some visceral reactions out there on the field. They thought it was pretty close. And there's a called strike. 2-2 now the count. Evens it up.
Johnson really been able to keep Flandreau at bay here. That bend but not break mentality. He's had a couple innings where they have had a couple base runners, but nothing doing so far yet for the Cardinals.
And there's a swing and a miss.
And fans, our winner of $64
Johnson, in addition to the 5 hits that he surrendered, has also walked 2, so they've had 7 base runners through 5, but Johnson, as you said, has bent but has not broken. Luke Gassman now the batter. He's 0 for 2 on the night. Struck out looking in his first at bat, struck out swinging in his second. Waves and misses at that one. And there's a swing and a miss. If you're thinking about coming to Cadwell Park, won't find a better environment to watch a game, play a little bingo, buy 50-50 tickets, grab a burger or a brat, make sure you get onions.
You can even get an ice cold soda.
And there's a swing and a miss, and that's 2 up and 2 down. Your chances of winning here on the 50-50 or the bingo are better than they are whatever that's called, the Powerball or Lotto America or Mega Millions. I don't even know. I don't play. Got to be in it to win it. I save my dollar, though, so I win every time. Kelvin Haig shows bunt, fouls it off. That's the second time tonight, I believe, that he showed bunt.
Haig 1 for 2 on the night. Grounded out to second baseman back in the 4th inning.
Johnny, I didn't even know they still made scorebooks. You're old school, baby. I'm kidding.
Made a stop down at Harv Sports Center.
I think you just crossed up Harv Sports Shop with ESPN.
That's what I meant.
1-1 the count. Tapper back to the mound, gets away from Johnson, and that's going to go for... What do you think, Johnny?
That's a hit.
I usually give a hit when it gets back to the pitcher, and I think we'll do that. We're going to call it a base hit. Jordan Johnson probably say, no, I should have had that. So 2 down, runner on first base. The batter is Jacob Von Berg, or Von Berg.
Von Berg 2 for 2 on the day.
Johnson comes set. Here's the pitch, and that's a called strike. Here's the 98th offering from Johnson on the night. Nope. Snap throw. There's a little bit better move. Mick Toulson made a nice play to range over and flag that one down. It was actually a pretty close play over there.
If he doesn't come up with that, though, Haig's probably standing on third.
Probably. So Mick Toulson saved a base or two. 1-1 the count to Von Berg. Runner flinched at first. He has shown bunt a couple times, probably fleet of foot. 2-1 the count. 2 down, runner at first. Pretty good lead over there.
He's going.
He's leaning. Fakes it that time. 3-1 the count. Johnson with the token move over to first base. Haig back. That ball lifted out into right field. Isaac Rubendahl under it, and he makes the play, and that's going to retire the side for Flandreau. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll head into the bottom of the 6th. Lake Norden remaining on top 1-0, and we'll be back in 61 seconds.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
We're back here at Cadwell Park. Line scores. Flandreau Cardinals, no run, 6 hits and no errors. Lake Norden Lakers, 1 run, 3 hits and no errors. Brett Sievertson throwing his warm-up tosses. Von Berg now clad in his armor coming out. This game 1 hour and 29 minutes old. Jody, this is your, where'd he go? This is his 10th anniversary, I think. I think the first year that we brought you live ticket coverage of the state amateur baseball tournament was 2014. Seems like only yesterday. For the Lake Norden Lakers, the leadoff batter in the bottom of the 6th inning is the third baseman, Mitchell Nome, 1 for 2 on the night. Here's the first pitch, and he wears it like it's his job. I think he felt that one. Hanging his arm a little bit.
He should have had one of them elbow things. It wouldn't hurt so bad.
For the Lakers, the shortstop, Josh Cleveland.
Josh Cleveland, 1 for 2, has the lone RBI in the game. The line shot out to deep left field for a double. We'll see how that plays out. That is his throwing arm, Mitchell Nome, so see if it affects his defense at all. Hasn't had a lot going on. In fact, I don't think he's been in on anything over there at third base yet. Cleveland flares this one out into shallow right center, and it's dropped. Going to go for a fielder's choice. Haig let it glance off his glove, but he picks it up and flips it to Fong. And there's one out, one runner on.
Norden, the first baseman, Nick Toulson.
Might have traded up a step on the base paths there. Mitchell Nome. He hustles, I'll give him that all the time. But Cleveland probably just a step faster, so might be a slight upgrade. Here's the first pitch and a swing and a miss for Mick Toulson. Healthy cut there. Here's the 0-1, and he lifts that one fouling out of play into the parking lot.
Still a fair crowd on hand here tonight.
Ball taken high for ball one, 1-2 down the count. Matt Stevenson waits on deck.
We mentioned this a little earlier, Brock, in the first game, but for those of you fans out there that are high school sports nuts, we're
Mick Toulson is hit by a pitch, but the ump says, no, you leaned into it.
He's going to say it hit the plate.
Oh, my.
It already passed on that.
Yeah, I had a chance at the replay, and I missed it.
Little drama unfolding here. Bert Toulson comes in to plead his case. Now Fryman going to go out and talk with
Dennis Becker might have had a good look at this. Toulson saying it hit the plate and then hit his leg. Fryman saying it hit home plate. No signal as of yet.
All right, so we're going to reset here. It's 2-2 with one down. Runner remains at first base. Mick Toulson remains the batter.
I was saying before that interesting play, we will be starting our fall sports here in a couple weeks, broadcasting several high schools throughout the state. If you'd like to join our production and advertise with live ticket, over 2 million views on YouTube last year. I don't think you'll find any cheaper advertising, and when I say cheaper, it's not the quality of the advertising. It is very affordable. So look us up.
Best value in town, or on the web. Matt Stevenson now the batter. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Got hit in his last at bat, if memory serves correctly. Grounded out in his first at bat. Was hit by a pitch in his second plate appearance. First, before we see the first pitch, a little flip to first, and then Stevenson fouls one off down the third baseline. So 0-1 the count. Outfield straight away and pretty deep. And that's Bo Sievertson. Pretty much had him played perfectly. Flies out straight away to center field. And there were no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. We head to the top of the seventh. Lake Norden still leading Flandreau 1-0. We'll be back in 60.
For every batter caught looking drop.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
And we're back here, top of the 7th inning at Cadwell Park in Mitchell, South Dakota. Lake Norden Lakers leading the Flandreau Cardinals 1-0 as we head into the final 3 frames. Jordan Johnson now at the 101 pitch mark. Brett Sievertson 73 through 6. Again, those strike percentages for Brett Sievertson 72.6 and for Jordan Johnson 62.4. Lots of strikes. Line score 0-6-0 for the Cardinals and 1-3-0 for the Lakers. Not much has changed for a while. Bo Sievertson will step up to the plate for Flandreau. He is 0 for 2 tonight. Bunted into a double play and flied out to left.
Throughout the years, Bo's been known to start a few rallies, so see if he can get something going here for the Cardinals in the top of the 7th.
Mitchell Nome back at third base. We'll see if he thinks about dropping one down. Does not show bunt. Takes the first pitch well off the plate, outside for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And that's a called strike. You know, this is great technology brought to you by Live Ticket. The center field camera is posted about 370 feet probably behind the pitcher. But we get a real good look, and it's high quality, high def. 2-1 the count from Jordan Johnson to Bo Sievertson.
If we can make magic happen, we're going to bring you some more cameras as well as the tournament goes on.
I want a drone shot.
Ironically, I have one. Maybe we should see if we can hook it up.
Fly that sucker. We don't have a blimp, so let's get a drone. Well, I'm kind of a blimp.
I was going to say the same about me.
Here's the 2-2. Flared out into shallow left field. Hey, Cleveland. Josh Cleveland shows some range, gets out there and flags it down for out number 1.
Nice play by Cleveland. Turn around and run, and then settle.
It's been the Cleveland show.
That's a show.
It is. Casey Grings now the batter, 0 for 2 on the night. Third baseman from Flandreau. Struck out swinging and struck out looking in his previous 2 at-bats. Jordan Johnson delivers the first pitch, and that's low for ball 1. I just had a hunch that there might be action in the Norden pen, and it looks like the rangy Nikolai Arbach, about 9 feet tall, and he can bring it. Called strike right down Broadway, 1-1 the count. If you're Lake Norden, you got to like where you're at. You got a lot of arms in the arsenal. And that ball misses, I think, a little bit low. Nikolai probably about 6'6", 6'7". Here's the 2-1. Took something off that. It was fouled off into the screen. That is Nikolai Arbach. Look at that. Yeah, he's got all the camera angles. When Nikolai and I stand side by side, we look like the number 10. 3-2 now the count. Jordan Johnson runs it full.
You get Nikolai up on that pitching mound, and he looks like he's 8 feet tall.
Oof. And Grings works the walk. 1 down, runner on first base, and that rolls us up to the top of the order, and Fong is up.
And shortstop Fong.
I didn't hear it, Rodney. I asked for the Fong song. Slashes that one foul and out of play down the third base side.
Everybody clap your hands.
That'd be Snoop.
Come on, y'all.
0-1 the count to Fong. Here's the pitch. Johnson came more over the top on that pitch, the way it looked. Missed inside. He's pretty much over the top, but that one just looked like a little different vantage point. And that ball misses. Johnson not pleased. 2-1 the count.
Anytime you do anything over there, athletes freeze this thing. We need an external processor over there. That's what he was talking about. Then I wanted to send this like a 1 HDMI thing.
Flied high into shallow center field. Jackson Nome under it, makes the play, and that retires Fong.
For the Cardinals, the right fielder, Grant Heave.
Grant Heave now the batter, 0 for 2 on the night. He's tapped out twice to Jordan Johnson.
I got it.
Also walked in his second plate appearance. Dangerous hitter, hasn't gotten a good hack yet, but always dangerous. There goes the runner. And, oh my goodness, he went in standing up.
It looked like he got deked by the shortstop.
No hits, no errors.
Is that what happened?
I think so.
Okay, well, that retires the side.
Lakers 1.
We'll be back with the bottom of the 7th inning. Lake Norden still leading 1-0, 60-second break, and we'll be back.
Oh, why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
We can totally do this ourselves. That hurt.
And there are epic moments.
Yeah, that was awesome.
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics.
Hi, Doc. My knee.
We'll help you move forward so you can tell the story.
Shoulder, my elbow.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
And we're back. Bottom of the 7th inning on tap here. Hauge weighing in. I don't disagree. Jordan Johnson is your quintessential competitor. He doesn't want to come out. And Hauge said Nikolai's probably just getting a bullpen session in.
For 50-50 after this half inning, $67 in the pot.
I have known Jordan, and you pretty much have to pry him off the mound.
Leading off for Lake Norden in the bottom of the 7th inning, the catcher Cameron Thuy.
And Griff, I see your comment. We're not going to repeat that, but I like how you think. First pitch to Cameron Thuy, a ball, 1-0 the count. Thuy is 0 for 1. Got some kind of a bug attacking me. And that's a fly out in foul territory.
For the Lakers, the second baseman, Kevin
Real close
Crum.
to batter interference there as well.
So the batter is Kevin Crum. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Flied out to center and popped out to short. That was, I think, the one that Fong tracked down. Ball lifted high into center field, and Severson's under it, makes the catch. 2 up and 2 down very quickly here in the bottom of the 7th.
For Lake Norden, the right fielder, Isaac Rubendahl.
Taking a pitch here, Brock?
Absolutely. I would be anyway.
Nope.
If I was the third base coach in that situation, I'd probably walk in there and tell him, take a pitch, let's give our pitcher a little time. There's a called strike. Down in the count, 0-2 is Isaac Rubendahl. Tries to entice a swing at an outside pitch. Rubendahl not going after that one. And there's a called third strike on the 2-2, and that's going to retire the side. 3 up and 3 down for Lake Norden in the bottom of the 7th inning. We'll head into the top of the 8th. Flandreau still looking to break through. They're trailing 1-0, and we'll be back in 60 seconds.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
We're back here at Cadwell Park in Mitchell, South Dakota. Beautiful Cadwell Park. Top of the 8th.
I think this is the game we thought we were going to have the last game. Maybe a 1-0, 2-1 type of game. And
I had them both pegged for that, to be honest.
Okay.
First one didn't work out that way. 1 bad inning for the Millbank Fire Chiefs. Gave up 11 and ended up losing the game 12-3 after leading 3-1 for quite a while.
Leading off for Flandreau in the top of the 8th inning, the first baseman, Keith Cutler.
Grant Heeb going to be the leadoff batter here.
Correction, the right fielder, Grant
top of the 8th. They're coming into the heart of their order. 2-3-4 as we get things rolling here in the 8th. Jordan Johnson trying to navigate through the danger zone. First pitch to Heeb. Taken high for a ball. Heeb's 0 for 2 on the night. Again, he was up when the inning was ended on the base paths. 2-0 to the count. Jordan Johnson not liking the call. Here's the pitch. And that one misses inside. Johnson losing his composure a little bit out there. See if he can work his way back into this one. And he misses high. 4-pitch walk to start things off here in the 8th. He's jawboning with the umpire.
For the Cardinals, the first baseman, Keith
It's going to draw a visit from Bert.
Actually, yeah. Bert Toulson comes out. Let's step away for 30 seconds.
Why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
Hey, hold the ladder! Hold the ladder! Yeah, that hurt.
And there are epic moments.
Slide! College! Class of
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics. We're moving health forward so you can tell the story. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics.
And we're back, still talking things over out there.
Jordan probably pleading his case, wanting to stay in the game. Arbach's poking his head out of the bullpen.
And I think we're going to see a move. And Jordan Johnson's going to give way. They did pry him off the mound, by golly, Hauge. So Nikolai Arbach, it looks like, is going to be the new pitcher. We're going to step away, reset things, and we'll be back in 60.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you are ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Hey farmers, don't have the time or the means to haul your corn to market? Contact Derek or Phil at NewGen Energy. They are receiving corn 6 days a week, and every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. is Farmers Only Haul Day. Located in Marion, South Dakota, NewGen Energy also sells distillers and corn oil. Call 605-648-2100 for all your corn needs, and check out their website at newgenmarion.com. That's NUGEN Marion.com.
All right, we're back here at Cadwell Park. Nikolai Arbach throwing his warm-up tosses. We've got one too many guys on the field. Jordan Johnson still out there. I don't know if he's coming out or what we've got going on here.
That's a 15-yard penalty, isn't it?
I think so. Technical foul in basketball. Too many men on the court. Too many men on the field, 15 yards.
A little wild thing playing in the background brings me back to the greatest baseball movie of all time.
Now Johnson strolls off the field. So it is just a straight-up switch. Nikolai Arbach for Jordan Johnson. Nobody down here in the top of the 8th inning. Runner on first base, coming into the heart of the order. Keith Cutler will be the next batter for the Flandreau Cardinals with Grant Heeb on first.
Yeah, plus is good, minus is good.
Jordan Johnson threw 121 pitches, 71 were strikes, dipped a little bit. He was at 62.5%, I believe, at last check. He finishes at 58.68% strike clip. Brett Sievertson on the other side of the diamond, 71.6 at this point, 58 out of 81. So Cutler steps up to the dish, or will. He's 1 for 3 tonight. Everything's been on the infield. Singled on a ground ball to second, lined out to second, and grounded out to first. Nikolai Arbach going to try to induce a ground ball, keep him on the infield anyway. Cutler not going to be an easy double play target, but he's not apt to do a lot of damage if he can keep him on the infield.
He's probably going to look for a pitch to run on here, too.
First pitch taken for a ball. A little velocity behind that. It'd be fun to have a gun on him.
82.
I heard that he was hitting upper 80s at college. I don't know for sure. Here's the 1-0 and a big wave and a miss. 1-1 the count. Nikolai picked up by the Clark Traders 2 years ago when he was a Legion player for Bryant. Went deep into the game. Ended up, I believe, getting a no decision. It went extra innings. I know he got a no decision, but he pitched pretty effectively in his first amateur baseball state tournament game. This ball flared out into shallow right and foul. Keith Cutler got around on that. He's had a couple pretty good hacks. He's down in the count 1-2. See if Nikolai tries to change speeds here. He's a good kid. First time I ever saw him pitch, he was up in Clark. I think he struck out 18 and walked 1 in a game. That was when he was about 16.
Very quiet.
Extremely. Just a nice young man. Here's the pitch. Ball fouled off. 1-2 remains the count. Grant Hebe remains the runner at first. Brett Sievertson waits on deck. Luke Gassman in the hold. Cutler calls time, steps out. Spits a bug out of his mouth. Speaking of which, it's a pretty doggone nice night. It's a little sticky, but not a lot of bugs in the air. Here's the pitch. And a sweeping breaking ball backdoor, and it gets him looking.
And fans, another batter looking. That's $10 to Mitchell Baseball from Navy Eye Clinic. That's now
Brett Sievertson strolls to the plate. He is 1 for 2 on the night. Going to try to help himself. He is the pitcher of record at this point. Singled on a ground ball to the shortstop in his first at bat, walked, and then struck out swinging. There's a called strike. Right now, Johnny, I think we got about 13 feet worth of pitchers on the mound.
Yeah, at least 13 feet. Those guys would be a 4-5 on a basketball team.
Oof, that's for sure.
The Twin Towers.
Here's the 0-1. Lifted foul. Cameron Dewey gives chase and makes the play. Grant Hebe was tagging, took a couple steps, thought about maybe trying to slip up to second base.
He still might. Keep your eye on him. Look at him. He's eyeballing those middle infielders.
Nice play by Cameron Dewey.
Thinks better of it, or does he? Oh, that's the game within the game right there.
Wiley. All right, so that brings us to Luke Gassman. He's 0 for 3 on the night. He has struck out looking, struck out swinging, and struck out swinging. He's the 5 batter in the order. Left fielder for the Flandreau Cardinals. I've probably mentioned it before. Came into postseason action batting .413. 1-0 the count to Luke. And that ball misses outside. I just said there were no bugs, and by golly, I've been dive bombed by 5 in the last 10 seconds. They heard me. 2-0 the count. Nikolai Arbach trying to work out of this one. Leadoff batter was awarded first. 4 pitches, walk. And after the foul ball, it's 2-1. This game just turned 1 hour and 59 minutes old.
Cruising.
Pretty good clip. Here's the 2-1. Lifted out into
That's going to be trouble.
Yes,
He's going to go to third. Oh, nice play.
Kevin Crum ranges to his left and out into shallow outfield and flags it down. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll head into the bottom of the 8th. Lake Norden trying to add a little insurance. They lead 1-0. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
$67 to Dave from Flandreau.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
We're back in Mitchell, South Dakota. Bottom of the 8th inning. About to unfold. Brett Sievertson remains on the mound. 81 pitches through 7 innings. He has been stingy, but he has given up the 1 run. And that's the difference right now. Lake Norden going to lead off with Jesse Van Overbeck. He is serving as your leadoff batter tonight. This his 4th time at the plate. He's 1 for 3. Struck out swinging a couple times, and in the second at bat, he singled on a flare out to center field. So single sandwiched by 2 strikeouts swinging. First pitch from Sievertson, high for ball 1. Jackson Nome on deck. Chop this one over to the third baseman. And hustling down to first, but
for the Lakers, the
throw reaches in time. That's Grings to Cutler for out number 1. Van Overbeck out by a couple steps. Jackson Nome now, he's 0 for 2 tonight. Flied out to the shortstop in foul territory. Hit by a pitch and struck out swinging. As far as that goes, I'm going to take a look here.
I got some good ones too. Kansas basketball, Oklahoma football.
Brett Sievertson has struck out 7, walked 1, has hit 3 guys, arguably 4. Jordan Johnson struck out 7, walked 4, and Nikolai Arbach has struck out 1. So tonight we've seen over 40 strikeouts in the 2 games. Actually, right at 40 now. 10 of them, I believe, have been looking, maybe 11. 1-1 the count, and
foul ball.
That's what it looked like. So 1-2 the count to Jackson Nome. Here's the 1-2. And he goes after it. Gets away. He's going to reach on that one. Good decision by Von Berg not to throw.
For Lake Norden, the third baseman, Mitchell Nome.
That's going to be credited. It's going to go down officially as a strikeout and a wild pitch. So yet another strikeout. Excuse me. Mitchell Nome going to be the batter. If I'm Lake Norden, I'm probably going to wait for a pitch, but I'm going to put Jackson Nome in action at some point here. And they don't. And it's going to be a 6-4-3 twin killing, and that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no men left on base. We'll head into the top of the 9th. It's do or die time for the Flandreau Cardinals. Trailing 1-0. We'll be back with the exciting finish in 60 seconds.
Acres Ahead is back with AgTegra Cooperative. Now is the time to secure product, lock in early season prices, and receive delayed payment terms on your agronomy inputs. Fertilizer, seed, and crop protection purchases from Acres Ahead also qualify for triple play grain premiums, diesel discounts, and feed discounts. Contact your local AgTegra agronomist to learn more on how Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
We're back, top of the ninth inning. Flandreau sends up to the plate. Calvin Haig, he is 2 for 3 on the night, batting in the 6th slot.
He and Von Berge have 2/3 of the Cardinals' hits tonight, so even though they are hitting 6-7, they've been the toughest outs for the Flandreau Cardinals.
So we'll go 6, 7, 8. First pitch from Arbach on the way. Dan Haug says Arbach throws gas with a snake of a slider. 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. And that ball misses outside, low and away.
If you're Nikolai Arbach, you do not want to walk the leadoff man here.
Why not? A little drama. Here's the 2-0, and that's going to be a called strike over the outside corner. Haig steps out, takes a deep breath. I don't think he particularly liked the call. 2-1 though, the count. Misses low. 3-1 the count. Here's the 3-1. And that hugs him inside, ball 4. So he did what he didn't want to do. Jacob Von Berg up 2 for 3 on the night.
I know Von Berg's 2 for 3, but you about have to bunt Haig over.
It's true. Look over at the on-deck circle. Bo Sievertson is on deck. Kason Grings would be in the hold. But you said he's got the all the garb on, you know. He's a hitter. Takes the first pitch for a ball. Strikes hard to come by now.
Maybe they'll try to get Haig to steal.
Wondered about that. The 1-0. And that's a called strike. Oh boy. Cameron Thuy caught that one wrong, I believe. He looks like he's in a whole lot of discomfort right now. Is it his hip? I'm not sure what happened there. If I see that as a coach, I'm more tempted now than ever to try to run on the next pitch.
Yep.
Grings has shown some speed.
Haig.
Grings too. There's a called strike. Nikolai now up in the count 1-2. Calvin Haig, the runner at first. Jacob Von Berg, the batter. Here's the 1-2, and it's flared foul and out of play. Nice job to get a piece of it.
Arbach going to stay with the fastball here, or is he going to send old Uncle Charlie and try to buckle some knees?
I'd say after 4 pitches, he's going to come off speed. Not a bad pitch to run on, perhaps. Good count. He looks like he's staying put.
It's a little harder to tell from up here, but watching the replay, that was a curveball there.
Right.
So
So we'll get another look at a 1-2. Throw over to first base. Haig is back. The plot thickens.
Psych.
He got me good.
Pee Wee Herman would say I meant to do that. Well, he would have. He wouldn't anymore. Too soon?
Maybe.
No. Here's the 1-2 again. Chopper over to Mick Toulson. Gobbles it or eats him up, but Nikolai Arbach gets over there. That's PFP right there. The college athlete gets off the mound, goes over to first base. Mick Toulson makes one heck of a play.
Center fielder Bo Sievertson.
But the runner moves up to second, and that's where you want him. He is in scoring position. Bo Sievertson now the batter. Kason Grings would be on deck, or is that? I believe we have a pinch hitter on deck. So Bo Sievertson, 0 for 3 on the night, bunted into a double play, flied out to left, flied out to short.
Toulson, I feel sorry for him on that play. He looks like he stepped in the hole and got met by a pulling guard.
It was a tough hop. It ate him up. Pretty good lead out there. First pitch taken high for a ball. Some oohs and ahs from the crowd. 1-0.
Every pitch, the tension gets a little higher here. And I don't think they're saying, when they're saying, come on, Blue, I don't think that's directed toward the Lakers anymore.
Right. Here's the 1-0. And that's inside for ball 2. Josh Cleveland out there trying to work the runner over a little bit, keep him close. 180 feet from scoring right now. Big at bat here. Big pitch on the 2-0. And a called strike. Now they're getting chippy. Every pitch.
Same spot, says the crowd.
Yep. Nikolai looks in, gets his sign, and comes set. Here's the 2-1. Three and 1 the count here to the 8 batter.
Okay, I'm switching it back to mound. You just stay on that one for a little bit. Let it do its thing.
Yeah, the pinch hitter on deck, and then Fong waits in the hold. Big lead out there at second again.
Leave it at this for a little bit. Yeah.
And there's a swing and a miss. That fills it up.
Ball 4, too.
Probably.
Yeah, just let it switch to the wide, switch to 8, and then just let that camera do whatever the hell it's going to do for you. But it just needs to catch up.
Now, I wonder if that was the runner out at second pointed. I don't know if he was trying to suggest to Nikolai, I'm going to second, or going to third, or if he was tipping a pitch.
Your attention, please. Now batting for the Flandreau Cardinals, number 15, Josh Edlin.
Josh Edlin going to be the pinch hitter. Runners on first and second with 1 down. On the season, Edlin batted .305 in the regular season. If you're Norden, you're hoping for an inning-ending double play. Flandreau hoping to punch one through. There's a pitch taken high for ball 1. 1-0 as everybody starts chirping.
Every pitch now, every pitch, we're going to hear it.
Things start to pucker. Here's the 1-0. And that's inside for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Nikolai laboring here. That's the 19th pitch of the inning. He's only recorded 1 out here. Edlin probably going to take a look unless it's real fat. And misses outside. 3-0 now the count. Fong waits on deck. Matt Stevenson going to come out for a mound visit. Going to try to settle down the youngster. Matt Stevenson has probably logged as many innings as anybody in the Eastern Dakota League over the course of his career. Pitched at SDSU. He was a fireballer. Went from being a thrower to a pitcher. And he is the kind of calming presence that you'd want on your team. So a good and timely visit on the part of Matt. They do have Rubendahl out there in right field. He is a good arm, from what I understand.
No action in the Norden bullpen.
I gotta believe at this point they're gonna, if they don't stick with Nikolai, they're gonna probably stick with somebody who's on the field. And there's a sweeping breaking ball rather. A lot of guts to go after him with a curveball on a 3-0. Nikolai shakes off the first sign, comes set. And the pitch. And there's another called strike. Nice job of Matt Stevenson to go out there and calm him down. He's come with 2 sliders since. And it fills it up. Here's the payoff pitch. Runner strays from second quite a ways. Josh Cleveland chases him back. And oh my, a ball. And that's a walk. So we have
a pinch runner.
Loaded.
And shortstop down.
You have a pinch runner at first. Number 3.
Pinch runner is Sam Gassman. Sam Gassman pinch running at first. Fong is up. 0 for 4 on the night. Chance to do some huge damage right now. 1 down, bases loaded. There's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a curveball. He's come with 4 in a row since Stevenson made the visit.
For Flandreau, number 3, Sam Gassman.
Now a wild pitch, a hit batsman. A ball that's mishandled by an infielder, a fly ball will tie this game.
A tapper. It's called a foul. Said it hit him, and now it rests foul. Fong down in the count 0-2. 0 for 4. He sprayed it around a little bit. The spray chart looks like a peacock. He did strike out once. Here's the 0-2. And it gets him looking, freezes him. And that brings up to the plate Grant Heave. 0 for 2 on the night, couple tap outs to the mound, walked once and twice, walked twice. So he grounded out to Jordan Johnson in the first, walked in his second plate appearance, tapped out to the first base side, but Johnson was the one who fielded it in his third plate appearance, and then walked most recently. Bases loaded, 2 down. Here's the first pitch, and that's a called strike. I like the patience on the part of Heeb. Make him throw you one.
Crafty old veteran. He's not going to get in a hurry here.
Rubendahl pretty deep in right. Jackson Nome moderately deep in center. Jesse Van Overbeck a little more shallow out and left. Oh, that was so close to hitting him. Oh, my gosh. Wow. 1-1 the count. Ooh. My Legion kids would have been saying about 10 years ago, give that one a little lean. Here's the 1-1. Misses outside. Ball 2. 2-1 the count. Nikolai trying to hammer this one down. Notch a save. Here's the 2-1, and that misses inside. I think Grant Hebe's going to be taken here.
He will, for sure.
Make him throw 2.
Well, and if you go 3-2, you get the runners in motion.
That's right. Then a base hit might even score 3.
Oh,
wow. Nikolai comes with a backdoor curveball. Grant Hebe fouls it off. Makes liars out of Johnny and me.
That's why we don't coach collegiately.
3-2. 2 down. Bottom of the ninth. Top of the ninth, rather. Doesn't get more dramatic than this.
It's what every little kid dreams about, being in this situation right here.
Foul ball. A swing and a miss. And Grant Hebe goes down, and the Flandreau Cardinals threatened mightily in the top of the ninth inning, but not able to push anything across, and that's going to do it for us here at Cadwell. Jordan Johnson is going to get the win. Bo Severson will suffer the loss. Nikolai Arbach hammers down the save. 2 innings of work. It took him some doings, but he ends up knocking down the save, as I said, nailing it down. I'm going to take a look here.
Lake Norden
for the Flandreau Cardinals, Kelvin Haig, 2 for 3 with the base on balls. Jacob Von Berg, 2 for 4. Brett Severson had a hit. Keith Cutler had a hit. A couple walks for Grant Hebe. Brett Severson also walked once. For the Lake Norden Lakers, Jesse Van Overbeck tallied a hit, Mitchell Nome tallied a hit, and Josh Cleveland had a hit. Josh Cleveland's a double, Mitchell Nome's a triple. None bigger, though, than Josh Cleveland's, which was the RBI knockout blow. Jordan Johnson, 7 innings pitched, 6 hits allowed, 4 bases on balls, 7 strikeouts. Nikolai Arbach, 2 innings pitched, uncharacteristically 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. Brett Severson in the losing effort, extremely stingy. 8 innings pitched, 3 hits allowed, 1 run that was earned, 1 base on balls, 3 hit batsmen, and 8 strikeouts. This was a crowd pleaser, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. We will be back tomorrow. We start the gauntlet, as they say, 4 games each day for the next 4 days. We start at 11 o'clock with Akron versus Tabor. Lennox Chandler Worthing follows at 1 versus the Del Rapids Mudcats. Plankinton versus Winter Clome at 5:30, and Mount Vernon versus Four Corners at 7:30. So we have a full day of baseball here tomorrow. Ask you to tune in. If you haven't gotten the tournament ticket, hopefully tonight's action will have convinced you to do so. It's only $50 for the entire tournament. That works out to $1.37 or somewhere thereabouts, and you get to watch all the Class A action, too, that will be brought to you once they get to Mitchell in a week. So it's been our pleasure to bring you the first 2 games of the first round here at the State Amateur Baseball Tournament at Cadwell Park in Mitchell. Johnny Kirchner, Charlie Preen, Cole Larsch, Jody Brozick, all helping to bring you this game. I'm Brock Greenfield. Got Blake Bros to my right. Everybody who's had a hand in this, thank you, and we do thank you for tuning in. We hope to bring you more coverage of amateur baseball from Mitchell. Johnny?
We will see you tomorrow.
Have a good night, everybody. God bless.